Oh my.
Jeez. I'm sharing my screen.
All right.
Stop
Good
sharing.
evening, good afternoon, good morning, people. We are here today to see the premiere of the sexy man-like cougar Canadian Shield, featuring Skunk Girl and Tank. What you see on the screen is a sexy, vivacious, beautiful Canadian maiden. You think I'm going to shill for that Canadian Shield? That ain't my job. My job is to shill for Skunk Girl. So, if you want to hear any shilling for Mr. Canadian Shield, you better take over, Rick. Give your best pitch for your Canadian Shield. Because if you don't give the best pitch, I'm kicking you.
He is a man out of time, given power of the future by God, and he's been sent on a mission to help mankind.
That's it? Serious? Come on, everybody say kick Rick. Kick Rick. He's done.
he has he's been given the power of a Superman. He has incredible speed, incredible strength, incredible durability.
Incredible Hulk. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Come on, chill, man, chill. Come on,
I got
I mean, come on.
distracted.
My
incredible,
goodness, I'm giving you this opportunity.
incredible sight. He
That's it.
is a man, not a mortal. Well, he is a mortal man. I don't know what to say.
I am biased. Wahaha. Joshua. Geek. How do you like your power, Geek? I have bestowed the power upon the Geek man. He was very good to me last night. He has shown me the way of the Skunk Girl. Yeah, all you got to do is bribe me and I'll give you a wrench. It's that easy. Come on, people. Not that hard. Okay, you know what? That's it. I'm tired of this thing on my screen. Oh my God. Oh, I feel better now. Ooh, just have some of that Skunk Girl essence over here. That's beautiful. Yes. I gave you a chance, Rick, but you just didn't take the bite. You're welcome, Mighty Geek. You're welcome as always. Okay. I know I let you guys stew in the chat room a little bit, so let me catch up onto you guys, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do tonight. Because I know for sure Mr. Rick doesn't know what he's going to do tonight. He's already fumbling over there. I bet he didn't even scan in his Skunk Girl for me.
I did, and I've sent it to your Facebook already.
Oh, you did. Very good. Okay. Pope Raven said, great title. Yes, it is. Hopefully, Rick is taking
Okay,
notes.
I'm
That is what you
muting on.
call clickbait. What did I get in there? I put in premiering. I put in there sexy. Come on, Rick. And featuring. People like to see featuring. Okay? That's all clickbait, Rick. Live it, love it, learn it. Pope Raven said, hail, man, cougar. Yes, we want to see Harry Bobs tonight. You put some Harry Bobs, you're going to have a hell of a lot more subscribers. All right. Joshua says, hi, hail Raven. Joshua, hail man cougar. And Pope Raven, message retracted, message retracted, message retracted. Joshua says, hurry up and start the stream. You're taking too long. Manny said, where the hell is the jerk? Where the hell was that jerk? Took forever. What the hell was he doing with Rick behind the scenes? We will never know, thank God. Pope Roven said, Rick needs to draw bases or he will never be good. Manny said, what is Rick helping him? What? Is Rick helping him again? Such a boomer. Joshua Hughes says, let's all unsub from Manny. Please don't do that. I don't have as much as Rick, that's for sure. Pope Raven said, unsub and dislike. Joshua Hughes says, yes, unsub and dislike. Jeez. Thank you. Thank you, Pope Rogue. Pope Rogue has just bought me some dinner. So dinner comes first. I got to make sure I can put it away before everything falls all over the place. Thank you. Thank you, Pope Rogue. Joshua Hughes says, whoa, don't do that. Oh, my goodness. What did Pope Raven said that Joshua Hughes had to defend me? Muddy Geek Studio says, I have arrived. Yes, you have, Muddy Geek. Joshua Hughes says, ban the fake account. Yeah, ban that fake account. That fake account is horrible. And I have a lot of generals. As you notice, I'm putting a lot of generals in charge. You see that? Trust me, Good Dog Press will not arrive here tonight. And the only Good Dog Press is me. Uh,
I wonder, you should try and see whether you can put a moderator thing on yours.
I'm not going to go into it. I'm never going to. I mean, if anything, you guys are
Actually,
you're going to
actually,
see.
we know how to tell whether it's you or not.
That's true.
You typing in the chat, you should be highlighted.
Yeah, exactly. So you guys know that's the real deal. The good dog. We're waiting for Manny. You don't talk like the real one. Manny is busy kissing his dog. Yes, I love my dog. Pope Raven, too much love. There's never enough love for my dog. Joshua Hughes says Manny likes to pretend like his dog is a dolphin. I like that. Anytime now, Manny. Yeah, anytime. Time is ticking, Manny. Cross Comics says hi. Pope Raven says hi, fake Cross Comics. Joshua Hughes says kick the fake Cross Comics. Yes, kick that fake Cross Comics that was here last night. Oh my goodness. Delete him. Delete him. Cross Comics says not fake. I have the power. Yes, he does have the power. So we know who the real Cross Comics. Please stand up. Please stand up.
Okay.
Good Dog said, I have bestowed power to one of my faithful followers. Wahahaha. And we all know who got that power. Not Cross. He's not a faithful follower. I just gave it to him. Pope Raven says, Cross Comics has just put me in time out for 300 seconds by Pope Raven. All right. Joshua Hughes says, you gave a wrench to the wrong Cross Comics. Joshua Hughes says, quick, take it away from him. Mighty Geek says, who might that be? Well, look at the screen, Mighty Geek, and we know who I bestowed that power upon. You're a loyal follower and a great skunk artist. Pope Raven says, before Cross Comics finished his stream, I asked him who he likes more, Tank or Manny, and he said Tank.
I did not. I said
course.
I like them both equally.
Of course he did. Pope Raven says, kick Harry Bobs. We want Harry Bobs. We want Harry Bobs. We want Harry Bobs. Mighty Geek Studio says, thank you. You are welcome, sir. You are most welcome, Terrence. The mighty Terrence. Joshua Hughes says, disliked unsubbed. KG said, hail maniacs. KG, wield that wrench to your best of abilities if you see that faker come in. Pope Raven said, subscribe to Rick's channel. www.ricks loves tank more than Manny /youtube.com. And we are caught up with the chats. I thank you for that, Pope Raven. You're so awesome. Oh my goodness. So what do I have to eat tonight? I think I have a all-American hot dog with some Chinese chicken salad.
I think you have food.
Was that?
I said I think you have food to eat.
Yeah, I think this is from Costco. Oh, that is awesome. And Costco hot dog with some chicken salad, Chinese chicken salad. And I have a dog on my lap wanting to eat my hot dog. Yeah, thanks a lot, doggy.
The dog wants to eat a dog? Jeez, is that a gettable dog?
And we have the great, unbelievable, the beautiful skunk girl artist that put me to shame last night. Mr. Tank Ferret is in the house.
Tank, turn on your mic or something. Talk.
Yep, it would probably help if I turned my mic on. I was sitting here talking to myself again. It's just been one of those days.
Hey, Bob.
Said, you done me too much honor, man. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're oh man. See, when you're a really good artist, the first thing you must know is to learn how to learn from other artists. And I'm only good. I'm not great like Tank, so I'm learning from him.
I'm still in the realm of amateur hour. I got to work on the consistency. If I take my time like this, I can really, like, I had to change this here. This was all wrong, and according to
Ooh.
so
I,
yeah,
I I
no.
know who in the chat is digging on that besides me.
Bob the Popio.
No, I think the guy who just got a wrench. I think he's digging on those thighs.
Oh yeah, knocking me out with those American thighs.
Oh man, that thigh is that is beautiful.
Mm.
Did
Can
you see what your wife wrote?
I don't know. I'm digging on Skunk Girl, man. It's
Well,
like
she is Skunk Girl, right? So
yes, and I dig on her too, of course. What's wrong with that?
she's like, Manny is my man squatch. Rick, show your hairy boobs. Manny can show his hairy back.
Oh God,
Doxed.
I am doxxed. You know what? This is serious. One of my
Yeah,
high school nicknames was Silverback.
it's funny, but
See,
not funny.
there's one problem. I do not have a hairy chest. I got some
Oh,
hair, but not much.
man like cougar with no hair.
Yeah. This is a girl that doesn't miss leg day.
Oh man, I am digging those thighs. Oh, those thighs are awesome. Alrighty.
Gotta shift the cleavage mark over a little bit because I
Oh my
forgot.
goodness, yeah. Thanks for telling me to look at the chat, Rick. Oh, she is doxing me too much. What the heck is going on in the chat? All right. Bob the Popio says, hi, Rick. Hi, Bob the Popio. The Unbreathable Skunk Girl says, Manny is my man squatch. Rick, you show your hairy bobs. Manny can show his hairy back. Oh my God. See, I didn't know that you were reading what she was reading. I thought you were just coming up with that joke.
No,
Oh, Bob the Popio says, hi, Manu.
I couldn't come up with something that
You're calling me
disgusting.
a little bird. Why are you calling me Manu? I'm not a little bird. Bob the Popio, Manny, Tank, and People. Yes, I like that title. KG said, hello, Skunk Girl. Eagle 43 said, hello, Bob. KG said, hello, Bob. They're calling you Bob now, Rick. No, I know they call him Bob the Popio, but we want to see those Bobs. Uh,
You know,
Numbrino
I see
Skunk
my
Girl.
bobs.
No, you can never know who's in the chat that might want to see your Bobs. Okay, don't sell yourself short.
Yeah, Bob Sell, man. Bob
Yeah,
Sell.
Bob sell,
Yeah, women bobs.
Bob sell.
Hey. In
No,
the
no, no, no,
late
no, no,
great.
no.
Oh,
Go,
oh, I
Tank.
was gonna say the late great Burt Reynolds made a whole lot of money off of selling his Harry Bobs.
Yeah, yeah. You can never underestimate the power of the Bob.
That's right, especially the hairy ones.
Yes. The Unbreathable Skunk Girl said, aloha, KG. Bob the Popio said, hi, Eagle. Pope Raven, as usually she does, deleted a message. Joshua Hughes says, is there any instruction booklet for your Costco hot dog? Instruction booklet for a Costco hot
You
dog?
can get it from IKEA.
I don't know. Bob the Popio says, hi, KG. KG said, sweet, Tank. Uh, Pope Raven said, aloha, Skunk Girl. Joshua Hughes says, hi, Skunk Girl. Hail, Raven. The Unbreathable Skunk Girl says, I can draw on his back. Oh, that's disgusting. TMI. The Unbreathable
Yes,
Skunk.
too much information for this chat.
Yeah. And Unbreathable Skunk Girl says, aloha, Josh. And the Breathable Skunk Girl says, I made that hot dog with my blood, sweat, and tears. Ew.
I was gonna say gross.
Yeah, ill. Uh, Eagle 43 said, Rick Tank, show starring friend. Really, Eagle? I thought you were on my side. Wow. Bob the Popio says, how can I get a wrench? Well, if you were tuning in earlier, why don't you ask Geek how he got his wrench? The Unbreathable Skunk Girl said, Aloha, Pope Raven. You know she's against us, right? Unbreathable Skunk Girl. She's very mean to Pope Rogue. She's a meanie. She's very mean. She makes Pope Rogue cry. She's a bad girl. All right. So how you doing over there, Rick? Speak.
Good. I am doing good.
Hey, you're not supposed to be chatting anymore. You're supposed to be drawing. You're supposed to be drawing like
I
performing for
am.
them.
I
Perform
am.
for these
I just put
people.
hi Bob. I wanted to make him jealous.
Oh my goodness. You're supposed to perform for the people.
I am. I'm drawing. I'm drawing. Somebody drawing some Bobs?
Bob's. Bob's.
This is stupid. This is totally stupid.
Yeah, well, hey, we tried the old MTV liquid television route. Apparently, it wasn't that great.
We're dumb. We're stupid. I give to the chat.
Nice
Bob.
Bobs. Thank
I
you,
give to the chat.
says KG.
Bob. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, we have hit rock bottom that we're drawing Bob.
Hooray.
Yes, you guys
So,
got the
yeah,
Bob.
speaking of viral,
Oh, wait.
I, I
We gotta
oh,
get the hairy Bob now.
oh, my bad.
No, here's the hairy Bob. It is gone. It
Where's
sunk this
Bob
low,
now?
people. Since Rick didn't want to give it to us, damn you, Rick. Here you guys go, hairy Bob. And we have fulfilled. At least I fulfilled my promise to show you guys hairy Bobs. Rick didn't. He reneged. Boo, Rick.
I never made that promise ever. I wouldn't make
Yes,
that
you did. You
promise.
did it to Chester. You did it to Chester, and Chester called you out this morning. You don't think I didn't listen to you guys chat this morning?
Yeah, I heard him, but I'd like to know when I said it because it had to have been that fake cross. Because I wouldn't say something like that.
I'm pretty sure.
Because I think having my shirt on stream is a good idea.
I don't think it's a good idea.
No way, man. You got you just got to be confident about your body.
Okay,
Got to be
so
free to express yourself.
oh, Rick. Are you gonna take that, Rick?
What?
Oh man, you gotta pay attention, man.
Man, all the good things wasted. That's it. It's it's a half decent defense mechanism, I'll admit.
Hey, Rick, you didn't send me your skunk girl.
Yeah, I sent it to your Facebook, your
Uh,
personal Facebook.
I'm looking at my personal Facebook right now, and it's not here.
Oh, snap.
Oh snap!
I forgot a detail. And I darkened in a bunch of pencils.
Oh, I sent it to Terrence. Or did I?
Okay. Hey, Mighty Geek
No.
Studio, send it to me, please.
I sent it to you.
No, you didn't.
You. Oh, I didn't hit the send button.
Here's
I,
your
lo-
sign.
I uploaded I uploaded it, but I didn't hit the send button.
Oh no. It
Hey,
says Richard sent a photo. Dun, dun, dun. I got it, Mighty Geek. You don't have to send it to me. He finally sent it to me. It took him a while, but he did send it
oh,
to me.
well, I didn't send it to Mighty Geek. I just didn't hit the send button to send it to you. I uploaded it and thought it did it automatically, and looking it over, I'm like,
Let's
okay.
see how that works. Alrighty. Here we go. Awesome. I have it. I'm going to do this. I am going to rework piece of artwork for the people out there. Oh man, oh, I didn't do that. Okay, your image is big. You need to resize it. What the hell? That's why. Darn it. Okay. This is what Mr. Rick did last night. He's come a long way, baby.
Let's draw a Halloween themed Canadian shield. After I might do that on Manny's stream tomorrow. Here tomorrow, because I got to draw Overlord on my channel tomorrow night.
Overlord.
From anime.
Alrighty. So, what I am going to do, if you guys do not mind, I'm going to lock it on me. You guys don't mind that, right?
No, go right ahead.
All right.
Yeah, sure. Sure, scare everybody to death.
So, what we have on the screen is what Rick did last night. I think it is a wonderful drawing. He has come a long way, baby.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I would usually do for something like this. All right. I think Rick's upper half is perfect, and I think his lower half is perfect. The only difference is his lower half does not. I mean, they're not equaling out. Okay. But if we lasso his bottom half and we enlarge that bottom half to be more proportioned, Rick, check this out, man. Check that out. Just with a couple of seconds, how your skunk girl has improved. I mean, you had it. You had it. You just have to get the proportions a little bit better. All right.
Yeah, but I think you're doing it so much different angle. I was almost trying to
Okay.
like she's jumping off a building and it's not quite flat that you're seeing her at, but
Okay. So I like Rick's pose, and this. Who knows? This pose might actually end up in the book. So, hey Rick,
yeah.
I'm gonna pull a Rick on you. Okay, you didn't get the boots right. You didn't get the cuffs right. Where's her pellet gun? I don't see the pellets on her arm. What's wrong with you, Rick? You didn't do it correctly. Where's her S curl?
Can't see the S curl of the her hair. I didn't realize that she
Yeah, you
had that.
forgot to put the S curl. That is her signature, people. All right. So what I'm gonna
Yeah,
do,
I was just going
I
off
hope Rick
my.
is watching, and this is how I would do a girl. This is how I usually do a girl drawing. So we're gonna start off. We're gonna use Rick's beautiful pose here. I like his pose, and we're gonna use this tonight. This is what we're gonna draw tonight, people. We're gonna do this pose. So what I'm gonna do is I made a different layer upon Rick's layer, and all I need to do is I want his pose. So we're gonna do the head, there's the neck. And what you do is for a woman, the easiest way for a woman is an elongated triangle. That is a woman. If you want to draw a woman, all right. You always want to give a woman a beautiful V shape. All right. You don't want her too big on the top. Give her a little bit of a spine there. So I make a little oval. And what you want to do is just draw a bikini bottom. All right. That is her pelvis. Okay. Kind of, I'll do it in a different color. So what you want to do is, create your pretty much, that's where you're going to have your woman's, from her shoulders down to her hips. They'll be kind of parallel to each other. All right. Now that we got that, let me go back to my blue. Doesn't matter what blue color. Make sure you got your joints. And then draw your femur bone. All right. You're going to draw your shoulders up here. I just make two little circles. Go down to my elbows. Okay. And what I like to do for my forearms is I actually make another triangle. Real simple, easy to do things. Anybody can do that out there. Real simple. All right. I like the way that he makes that leg curve in. So we're not really going to see too much of this foot. So I'm just going to make a triangle for the foot for now. Just a placement. Most likely that will change. And we'll make another triangle for this foot. I mean a diamond shape. I just want simple shapes right now. Now for the hands, I usually make, this is a hand. Okay. That's your hand. Real simplified hand. So I'm just going to make a little simplified hand and just give her some fingers. I mean, this is just fast. I don't care right now what it looks like. We're just getting our pose. And that's what we're going to do tonight. That's our pose for tonight. See that, Rick?
A little bit. I've been
I'm actually
drawing.
I'm going to do your drawing tonight. I mean, I like your pose. I mean, it looks like she's jumping off a building. She's going to pounce on someone. So, most likely in your drawing, your head was a little too high. Since she's pouncing on someone, I would actually bring the head down more to her chest, kind of like, her neck is trying to touch her chest. But we'll get there. I mean, right now I'm not worrying about any details. I mean, when all the guys go and draw in quarter, or when they start off with drawing, this is what they do. They only draw a stick figure. That's all you need. Get your foundation first. Make your foundation. You're not even pouring concrete yet, people. Put your rebar in there. Just think of this frame as your rebar. Now I'm gonna flesh it out. All right, let's go to a little smaller. What I like to do is start from the neck and just go out, kind of make upside down heart for your rib cage. And actually, I actually draw a pelvis bone, believe it or not. That way I kind of know where all the anatomy goes.
Yeah, I use the cutaway bucket method.
Cutaway bucket method?
Yeah, it's where you.
Before.
Hold on, I'll use the back of this real quick. So you just.
Okay, wait. Let me undo me.
All right.
Okay, go for it.
So, you've got wider. It's wider at the top, more narrow at the bottom. So you got your bucket, right? And then the bucket. This is the back. So the bucket kind of hooks like that. There's a center bone right there. Mm-hmm. The front of the bucket kind of curves in, and it connects to this pelvic bone. This pelvic bone goes all the way to the back. And then you just flesh it around on the outside, connect the dots, and you basically have a pelvic bone. Well, you guys can actually see that.
Cool.
And then, you just ball and socket that with a little bridge
Mm-hmm.
off to the bone, and it can just kind of comes down. Or actually, yeah. So, drawing some skeleton. It's
That
got
is
that
awesome.
flat socket, connects in. Got a little bit of a thing right there, connects to the underbone. You got the big bone on the outside, little bone on the inside. Big bone on the outside, little bone on the inside. A whole bunch of feetsy bones. You can just scribble those in and just go blup blup.
That is awesome. Now we got some breaking action. I'll get to chat.
All right.
All right. Joshua Hughes says, draw more bobs and draw hair on them. Laugh out loud. Joshua Hughes says, that's a hairy bob. We need hairy bobs. Retracted, retracted, retracted. Mighty Geek Studio said, okay. Rick's KG says, Rick's been hitting the joy juice. Have you been hitting the joy juice tonight?
Nope. What is the joy juice, anyways?
All the good stuff is joy juice. Eagle 43 says, Rick, draw Halloween themed Canadian shield. We'll do that later. Bob the Popio says, Canadian pumpkin. I like that. Eagle 43, okay, Rick. Bob the Popio, who put the dislike? Seriously, there was a dislike on my channel? Damn you. Mighty Geek Studio says, I draw a lot of female figure characters. Yes, you do. You do it very well. Bob the Popio says, hi, people. Eagle 43 says, hi, Bob. Bye, Bob. So, bye, people. Bye, Bob. Poke Raven says, hey, Tank. I like your hashtags on your Skunk Girl. You put hashtags on your Skunk Girl.
I may or may not have gone onto Instagram and in the comment section put a whole bunch of viral hashtags with a link to your channel.
Awesome. I thank you so much. That is awesome. Thank you
I
so
hope
much.
it works. It's a worthy experiment. I hope that we get some people here and they're entertained and they find and hey, people, this is what people are looking for. They're looking for sexy.
Yeah. I mean, I wish you had a better cam so you can show that sexiness off. Man, those thighs. Whew. Oh. Mighty Geek Studio says the female is an X and the male is a Y. And Pope Ragus and Natty, I wish I had learned how to do that a long time ago. Well, you're never too old to learn something new. I learn something new every day. I mean, Tank just taught me the bucket system. I've never seen that before. I mean, you learn stuff all the time. That's awesome. I like that bucket. Wait, I'm going to rewatch this over and over again to get that bucket system down.
Well, for anybody who's actually interested in learning how to draw, I do highly recommend going to a channel here on YouTube called Proko, Proko, and he is a fantastic artist and really breaks it down. And he's starting to get more content. But dude, oh, gorgeous! I go there when I need a reference. I go there, or I go to my anatomy book. You know.
Awesome. And if you guys can ever have the chance, go to a live drawing. Draw a live model. It's so much different than drawing from a flat surface. Drawing a 3D human being, it's a great experience. I'm pretty sure Tank is going to agree with me on that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But you know what's really funny, Manny?
What?
No reference except for when I asked for her boots.
Cool. That is awesome.
That's just fundamentals, starting off with a stick figure and building a figure off of
Yeah.
that.
I mean, her costume, Skunk Girl's costume, is so simple. I mean, I wanted to keep it totally simple that anybody can draw her. I mean,
That's smart.
yeah. I mean, I didn't. I mean, I'm sorry, but shoulder pads and armored arms and all kinds of gadgets and stuff. She's gonna have a whole bunch of gadgets, people. She got whips, she got bombs, she got grenades. I mean, she's got it all. Of course, hidden away in her big fluffy tail. So I don't have to show all that. I mean, she's just gonna pull stuff out of her tail. It's like, oh, she's got two desert eagles. Like, where the hell did that come from? You know, so that's what's so cool about my character. She doesn't have to have all that baggage on her. She can be sleek when she's fighting the other people in the book. So it's gonna be fun. I wouldn't say an old-fashioned costume. Of course, it's not old-fashioned. I mean, it's sexy as hell, but I just wanted to keep it very simple. All right. KG said, Rick, Joy Juice is any kind of booze. You got any kind of booze in there, Rick?
Nope. I don't drink, so booze, that
Yeah,
is.
you don't drink? How can you
Nope.
not drink? You will die if you do not drink.
Like I said, I don't drink booze. I qualified that statement before you went there.
Oh, man. I should just leave the stream on you the whole night, Tank. I should not have said that because, you know, people in the chat is going to say, yeah, leave it on Tank.
Just wait until I have my channel up and running.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Right now, dude, seriously, if you know, the least I could do to anybody who hands me a platform is hopefully get them more people that I add something and bring something to the table.
That's awesome.
And I don't expect that of others, which is interesting enough. I just expect that of me. That's my personal standard.
KG said, oh, yeah, sweet, Tank. He's loving your skunk, girl.
Thank you, everybody. I do appreciate it.
Muddy Geek Studio said, those entering college, make sure you take a figure drawing class. Yes, take a figure drawing class, take a painting class. It's awesome. The Bernie one, hi Bernie one. Even if I was old enough, I still wouldn't drink. You'll try it. I mean, it's not the greatest thing in the world. Sometimes it's awesome though. You go on a long hike or long bike ride, you come home and you crack open a beer. Ooh, that's the best thing you've ever drank in your life. Beer. All right. I don't drink that much beer, but that's the only time it actually tastes good, when you work out real hard and you have a beer. The Bernie one.
I do like a tasty, well-crafted beer from time to time.
Yeah, it is good. The Bernie one said, I've seen what drinking does, destroys families and friendships and marriages. Yes, in excess, anything will destroy that. But if you do it moderately, you know, sip here or there, that's fine.
True, I agree with that.
You know, the Bernie one said, go, Rick.
I just saying I agree with you. Although I've never tasted, well, I can't say I've never tasted alcohol. Technically, I have. My mom used rubbing alcohol or whatever when I was teething or whatever.
You don't want to be drinking rubbing alcohol.
Yeah,
oh, that's how you go blind.
Well, it might have not been rubbing alcohol. It might have been something else. But I'm just saying that's when I was teething. When I was like, you know, however old I was.
Yeah, the Bernie one said, none of that for me. Yeah, well, if you say you're not old enough, one day you might. I mean, I'm not endorsing drinking, but I'm not saying that you shouldn't. I mean, everybody can have a few sometimes.
Yeah, everybody to their own convictions.
Oh yeah,
and that sort of thing.
I mean, but that goes for everything. I mean, you can overdo anything in life. So moderation, moderation, moderation. That's what it comes down to. Simple as that. Alrighty. So on my screen, I think my stick figure is too much to the bottom, so I'm going to just reduce her a little bit. All right, it's good to go. And you guys can hear little Rogie in the background. I don't know what she's barking about. She went nuts last night about 12 o'clock. She started barking. I thought someone was coming to my house. She was barking at a moth. she was growling and barking like she was going crazy. I'm like, what is wrong with my dog? It was a moth. Woke up my woke up Skunk Girl, and Skunk Girl was scared.
That dog needs to learn not to bark at stupid stuff.
Well, she doesn't know. I mean, she's doing her job. She think a
That's
moth,
right.
she's
Dog
doing
is
her
chief of
job.
security.
Yeah. I mean, she did her job. I can't get mad with her.
My dog's a glorified alarm system. Oh, he's a big dog. He has a scare. He's got that deep chow bark, so he's all
Mm,
woof. He sounds like a dog 10 times his size.
cool.
And but you know what? If somebody did come in the house, he'd hide from them to death.
All right. So what I'm gonna do for my stuff, my stick figure is too dark. So the magic of digital, you can actually lighten up your stick figure. So I'll lighten it up so when I make another layer above that, I can see what I'm drawing over. You know, everything is always a stick figure. That's what starts it off, people. So when you make fun of, I can't draw a stick figure. Only thing I can draw is a stick figure. Well, guess what? All the pros draw stick figures. All the
Absolutely.
all the up and comers are drawing stick figures before they get to the meat of their drawing.
All the cool kids are doing it.
Yeah. As you guys are seeing, all I'm doing is just fleshing out the body. Still not even worrying about detail. That's the last thing on my mind. I want to make sure I get my proportions down first. And you do not have to do exactly what that stick figure is telling you to do. It's going to change, it's going to evolve. Do not be so stiff that the first thing that you put on the page, you're married to it. Do not be married to your details. Just be free. Do it very loosely.
That's right. Your first sketch should be more or less what's called a flow diagram. You're just gonna put a flow sketch, a flow figure in there, and then you put your structure figure into that flow. That's how those really crazy action oriented like manga artists,
Hmm.
like they don't even draw a stick figure first. They just draw like a couple of like squiggly lines, or a couple of quick swoops of lines
Yeah, you're trying to
and
get your
use
gesture.
that.
You're doing
Yeah,
a gesture to get your movement.
that's right.
Right,
It's gesture
right
drawing.
now,
That's what it's called.
I mean, right now, I'm trying to do what Cross did last night. I'm taking his pose. I mean, this is not a
Okay.
pose that I would usually do, but I want to show Cross that you're onto something, Cross. You just need to take your time. Make sure you build your foundation first before you pour your concrete. Make sure you put your rebar in there before you pour your concrete. It takes time. It's not just, okay, I want to do this. I want to make a swooping pose. Just take your time. I mean, I'm still not even doing any details yet. And I'm going to take away that stick figure soon so you guys can see what I'm doing. Right now, you still see too much of that stick figure. So let me take away that stick figure. Now you guys can see it. It's starting to flesh out. It's just the musculature now. Notice I haven't even put any of her fleshy parts yet. I'm still trying to figure out, okay, is this good yet? I mean, it's a slow process, people. Well, not that slow, but you guys get the drift.
Oh yeah.
It's all I'm trying to do is make sure all my proportions is working. If it doesn't work here, there's no sense going any further, and I can always fix it. All right. So we're getting there, people. Are you guys drawing along at home? I'll give you
That
guys
would be
my.
awesome.
You guys should get you guys pencils out on your paper and draw with me. I'll be Manny
Please.
Ross tonight. We're gonna draw happy skunks.
That's right. We're just gonna, we're gonna put a little skunk ear just right here. Just a happy little skunk ear. With
Hmm.
some pleasant feathering on that to give it a furry kind of appearance. I gotta
Notice I
distinguish this other ear.
You guys notice I did not draw the tail. There's no reason to draw the tail right now. Her tail is the last thing I'm worried about. What I'm worried about right now is I want her head to be tucked in a little bit. So I'm still just fleshing out. Flesh, flesh, flesh.
Oh, Manny. I mean,
Yes.
Look, I haven't drawn her tail, and it's still just a flow. It's still just a gesture
Yeah, exactly. Awesome.
because it's background.
Yeah, it's just in the background. Nobody cares about her tail. You know. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to close my door because I hear Skunk Girl swearing up a storm. Unless you guys want to hear that.
I'm I'm good.
All right, let's go read what the burning one's saying since I don't want to miss Skunk Girl in the background. Oh my goodness, she's doxing herself. Okay, the burning one. Well, Pope Raven says yes. Please leave it on the only one person that can draw. Obviously, that was you, Tank. The burning one says, "I've seen."
Come on,
Okay,
guys.
yeah. None of that for me. Why is everything in this? Okay. Burning one says, but why add one thing to the list of possibilities to destroy a family? That's true. The burning one said, Canadian Shield, gotta be my favorite. Your favorite what?
Character of my universe.
Oh, yes. That's why you're supposed to jump in real fast. Rick, I'm giving you an opening. Get the burning one. Not sure what good dog is drawing. What I'm drawing is actually here. I'll show you what I'm drawing. The magic of digital. So this is what Rick did last night. That's his original drawing. That's what Rick did. And what I did was I actually expanded her bottom. I made it more proportioned to the top. So that's Rick, and that's me. What I did. And then from there, we made a I made a gesture drawing over it. What I was gonna do for Rick. So I made the thumbnail. I mean, the stick man. So I did the stick man, and from there, I am now fleshing out the stick man. So we're gonna make a skunk girl from Rick's pose that I will use in my book. I know exactly where I can use this in my book. She will be pouncing on one of her antagonists. This is perfect. See, Rick, you contributed to the book. Now I'm gonna have to give you
Cool.
credit in the book. Damn it. Damn you, Rick.
You don't have to. I don't care.
I'm gonna take this book. This is a good pose. I know exactly in the book where this will be used. It is good. It's a good pose. I mean, I was never going to think about making a pose like this, but this is perfect. All right, so that stick figure underneath, I think it's done its job. So let's get rid of the stick figure. And now we have pretty much a nude body. A nude,
Nude bodies on your channel.
well, that's a very neutral gender body.
Bobs!
There's no bobs on it yet, people. Because
Gender neutral bobs. How progressive, Manny.
there is no bobs on this right now. It's bobless.
Come
There
on,
will
audience.
there will
You
be bobs.
agree with me on this. Those are perfectly progressive and politically correct gender neutral bobs.
Yes, I will give you that. But yes. So,
Hail Raven.
okay, you know what? Do you want me to really kill my audience by putting on a Yoko Ono record, Hope Raven? Have you ever heard her stuff?
Please, no. Resist
Yeah,
it, Reagan. Resist it, Raven. That is the will of Trigon. You must
yeah,
resist this.
yes. We do not want to listen to that. It's horrible, to say the least. All right,
I've been practicing my hair a lot too. It's getting better.
cool. What do you mean getting better? Your hair was awesome already.
It was okay. I mean, it was. I have the same syndrome every artist does. I look at other artists that do it better and go, anything you can do, I can do better. but not in like a mean-spirited way, just like challenge accepted kind of way.
Oh yeah, obviously. All right, let's put Rick's thing up there so everybody can see what Rick did. Take away some of that stuff. Just erase that stuff. All right. What you need to do also when you're drawing is take a break and look and see what the hell is wrong with it. Is it okay? Is it I need something else to do with it?
Do you know the turn it upside down trick?
I know I don't do that, and I know the other trick too is flip it.
Yeah, just turn it upside down. That's what I do when I'm showing it. Especially, I love that showing it to the audience because then I'm like, now where did I go wrong?
Where did I go wrong, audience? And it's so easy to flip it when you're doing it digital.
Mighty Geek says to check your Twitter, Manny.
Check my Twitter. What did you do, Mighty Geek?
Manny, Crush Comics says to check your Twitter.
Oh my goodness. Is it prawn? I don't want to look at prawn right now. Oh my goodness. I need to close my door. I need to go talk to Skunk Girl. I hope you guys didn't hear that.
No.
I'll be right back. Talk among you guys selves.
Okay. So next,
can we talk about Manny now?
yeah. Raza, Manny. Raza. Horrible stuff. Raza. Oh boy, I need to take a break for a minute here. Oh man. Oh, hope everybody is enjoying this as it's coming along. It's starting to look really good. I'm liking it. I think she's smexy.
Oh my goodness. Have you ever seen two women swearing at each other on the phone?
Yes.
And it's not talking on the phone, it's on speakerphone. So I'm telling my wife to calm down. I mean, I can hear you. And the person on the other side is swearing up a storm too. I'm like, you guys do know that you guys are live, right?
Well, they're far enough away that you couldn't really make out what they were saying.
But I can hear it. So if I can hear it, it's going to be picked up by my microphone. That's the bad part.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying it's not picked up. I'm just saying the voices are picked up, but the clarity of what they're saying isn't picked up.
Yeah, well, certain words I bet you guys could hear.
Well, maybe I wasn't paying enough attention. I guess.
Well, I can hear it. Okay, the burning one said, I started drawing sticks, then drawing an outline around the sticks. That's a start. That is awesome. The burning one, well, they're manga artists. They have had so much practice. They don't need line art half the time.
Yeah, because they're kind of doing like they practice like a lot of poses and stuff,
right.
And they kind of wing it in, and they do knock it out super fast.
Right.
There is an art to drawing manga.
Burning one, still love Tank's gloves. Those mechanical gloves are awesome. The burning one or glove. Are you Michael Jackson?
I am today. Keep forgetting to go to the store to go get more gloves, so I'm actually reusing one that luckily has only touched paper.
Cool.
And isn't covered in ink and paint.
I don't do the glove. What I do is I just use a piece of paper, old school, so you don't smudge your artwork as you're drawing on the page. Mighty Geek Studio says Skunk Girl's tail is the last thing you draw. Yes, sir, Mighty Geek. You got it. Don't worry about the tail. Worry about the proportions. Worry about everything else. Pope Raven said Tank is okay, but Rick is the Yoko Ono of the art world. Ooh, are you going to destroy the art world, Rick? Is that what she's
I don't
saying?
think. I don't think so. I don't think I'm
Are
well
you
known
going
enough.
to destroy us, Rick,
Nope.
with your sinister plans? So, did you take your Symbio test today? I want to know your results. What are you as an Avenger? What are you as a X-Men? And what are you as a Star Wars character?
I didn't. I'd taken
You
them a long
didn't
time ago.
didn't do your homework. Come on, you got to do your homework for tomorrow. I bet there must be a Zimbio what Halloween character you are. So let's go take that test to see which Halloween character we are. I should do that live stream one day so you guys can see how
You
warped my
should.
mind is. It's like, let's see what Manny will be. I wonder if he's going to be in the dark side. Okay. I only have a poster right next to me that has Darth Vader with the bounty hunters. Yeah, how many people have that in their house? Crazy Star Wars geeks like me. Pope Ribbon says, "Hail Yoko Ono, the greatest singer of all time." Uh, Burning One said, "Manga artists they turn scribbles into drawings." Yes, you want to see scribbles? Go see Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci. You want to see some scribbles?
Yeah,
Look at
go
those.
check out those Ninja Turtles.
Go get some Ninja Turtle sketchbooks.
Yeah, go get the original Ninja Turtles. And my favorite artist, well, it wasn't of the Renaissance. It was actually more the Baroque. I used to love Caravaggio. Go look it up,
Ooh,
people.
good choice. Yes, go look
Yes.
up
Ooh,
Carvajal.
you guys want to see beautiful artwork. Caravaggio. Beautiful stuff. Rizzy Lee said, "Howdy, y'all." Eagle retracted. Joshua says, "Greetings, Rizzy Lee. Hail Raven. KG, but Manny says, it is ribcage, not Bob's." Okay, Pope Raven says, "Yes, please. I will be nice to you if you do." Do what? Don't know. All right.
Something we were probably talking about.
Yeah. And then whatever they retracted. Uh, Mighty Geek says, "Please, no, Yoko. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, oh, no." The Burning One says, "Just looks like a torso to me." It it breaks down, and there's a lot of elements to that torso. Mighty Geek says, "Manny, check out your Twitter," which I will do. The Burning One says, "This is when he realized he screwed up." Who screwed up? You screwed up when you did your drawing? Is that what you're saying? Okay. Nice job, Tank. Mighty Geeks. KG says, "Very, very smecky." Smexy?
Smexy.
Smexy. A new word from KG. Smexy.
Tis of internet lingo.
Oh,
Leet, I
man.
believe.
How did you get that? I mean, the S and the M and the E are so far away.
It's how kids get past censorship.
Oh, that is hilarious. Oh,
There's
man.
all sorts of ingenious ways of putting out words that you can't say on Disney Channel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wrench them. Wrench them. You know who to wrench. It is time, people. Rick,
Yeah.
wrench him. That's not me.
Who?
Look on your screen.
I see
759. 759. That's not me. Get rid of him.
7 759. I don't see 759.
759. Good dog press. Wrench it.
I see Boo Yoko Uno Pope from
Wrench
Pope
it.
Pro.
Wrench it. Boot.
Okay.
Boot. Boot it.
It's I think that might be you, Manny. I think that might be Pope Rogue.
Well, Pope Rogue
Because
was.
because it is
Yeah. Well,
it is high
Pope Rogue, don't do that again. Don't do
because
that.
because it was highlighted.
Okay. All right.
Your name, if it's
Okay.
actually
Got
you,
it. Got it. Got it. Pope Rogue, we were told not to use my account. Only I can use my account from now on. All right. Burning One. Tank, literally just called Skunk Girl Smexy. Is that sexy Mexican? Is that what it is? Schmexy?
No, it's just a way to get around automatic censorship in chat.
Oh, is it even worse than what I'm thinking? Oh, I can't tell if that was a pun, but if it was terrible.
Smelly and
That's not them.
sexy. So she's bringing Smexy back.
Oh, okay, cool. Wait, maybe I should use that.
Smexy is a dead meme. So if you did bring Smexy back, you could might just win the internet with her.
I think I am bringing Smexy back. Hey, look, it's our favorite Smexy Mexican. John Diller gave me the system, said it looks like it would be really good if I could see it. Oh, if we could only see Tank's work.
Yeah, you just have to have the official Tank Ferret Presents Potato Vision glasses, just like all my super fans, Hail Raven, have.
Okay, Joshua Hughes says, Hail John Dillard, Hail Raven. Eagle 43 says, Manny, just keep the drawing like this. Back flipping off a roof or something. Really? Thought you was a cool guy, Eagle 43. I'm gonna tell somebody to put you in a 300-second timeout. Okay, Boo Yoko Ono from Pope Rogue. Pope Rogue, I told you to go charge up your iPad. Pope Raven says Pope Rogue sounds like Yoko Ono. Yes, he does right now. Joshua Hughes says I'm Raven as an Avenger, Raven as an X-Men, and Raven as a Star Wars character. KG said Pope Raven was going to be nice to you if you play Yoko Ono. Ego retracted. Pope Raven, hail Tank, hail Raven. The Burning One, buy special glasses to see hidden messages on Tank's drawing. Only $10.99. That's right, $10.99.
So you can go over to Cecil, and he's got them at his cash grab. Just remind him; he may have forgotten.
Alrighty. That looks so good. All right. Okie dokie. Let us get back to Skunk Girl. Skunk Girl a la Mr. Rick Piper.
Dillard.
Mr. Dillard? No, not Mr. Dillard. I am using your thing.
Oh, yeah.
Forgot already? I was forgetful. Alrighty. You do not want to give a woman a big damn neck. Don't ever give a woman a big damn neck. Unless she's a She-Hulk or a Big Bartha. Or even Big Bartha is not, you don't give Big Bartha a big neck. You always give them nice, slim necks.
You want to draw a really gorgeous, athletic woman? Go to Instagram and go look at the female bodybuilders out there. I mean, they're still women. They still want to, feel and look like women, but they want to be able to bench press, a pickup truck. You'll find some just absolutely beautiful women out there that have just like, dude, their arms are bigger than your thigh,
Oh, yeah. But I do not want to draw that. We don't want to see that.
Right, not right now.
I do like, which bodybuilders I did like was, we're talking about the old time ones. I'm talking about Rachel McLeish and Corey Everson, Gladys Portuguese. Ooh.
Wow, man, those are some names.
I mean, those are some bodies, people. They were muscular, but they were totally feminine. I mean, that's the good old bodybuilding days where they looked like women. They had muscles on them, but at least they were beautiful.
They weren't jacked up on so much hormones.
No, except
that
for
their bodies.
Bev. Yeah, the only person was Bev Francis was jacked up. Oh, she was huge. But compared to today's women,
no.
Yeah, she wasn't that big. She was big for back then, but not now. How you doing over there? You open up that can of cookies yet, Rick? That's all I hear is cookies being open. What the hell?
No, you hear my marker things being open.
Don't lie. It was cookies. Like my mama used to say, if you can't share, don't eat. Where's my cookie?
In your kitchen?
Yeah, I don't have cookies. I don't eat cookies. I eat good
Maybe.
stuff. You know what I have for a snack over here? I have dried octopus. I have dried cuttlefish.
Oh, that's good. I like that stuff.
It doesn't sound too appealing to me.
Oh, that's good stuff, man.
Oh,
I've had
especially if you got like a teriyaki or pepper marinade going with
Oh,
that.
God.
I've had
You,
octopus
oh
before. I
yeah,
don't mind.
those are really good, but I don't have that. I just have the dried octopus with some salt and pepper.
Yeah, a little
Yeah,
salt and pepper.
Yeah, good
for you,
stuff.
it's probably a lot cheaper than it would be for me.
Well, it's still not cheap. It's kind of expensive.
Yeah, but still, it'd be cheaper for you probably
Right.
being where you
So,
are.
so what I am doing right now, I'm still fleshing out the hips. You know, it was too skinny the hips. I'm giving it a little bit more, a little bit more voluptuous to the body before I start to ink it. So I'm still just trying to play with it. There's no sense rushing to the inks yet. Make sure everything looks good. Take your time. You got me, Rick. Take your time.
Yeah, I
And
already know that.
you have been improving. We all see it. Everybody in the chat has seen how Rick has gotten way better. And if you guys have not subscribed to this channel, if you guys are newcomers, please subscribe to this channel. Hit that like button, smash it. Go down into the links. You have links for Tech Ferret, Cross Comics, and John Billard. Yeah, we are the four crazy guys that hang out all the time and perform for you guys and talk star with you guys every night. Become our community, help us grow.
Yeah,
So
I'm up
go
to 120 now.
stop bragging, damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still at 58. I haven't grown for a couple days.
I didn't grow for like at least a week. I was stuck at
Well,
like 109 for over a week.
well, that's still a lot more than me. But you've been at this game longer than me.
Yeah, about a month more, a couple months more.
Don't be saying a month more. You long time more than me.
Yeah, but I never, like I said last night or whenever it was, I never started getting serious till like about August.
Well, I wasn't even on here. I mean, I was here in August 29th. Okay, that's when I made my first. I didn't even make a video. All I did was just sign up, so I could go in
Yeah.
chats and stuff.
At that point, I think all I was doing, I hadn't started. It was sometime in August. I think I started doing my live streams on a consistent basis, or maybe near the end of July.
Okay, cool.
I forget. I'd have to look when my first date was for my 66-day challenge.
66-day
But
challenge. That's an achievement. You should take a bow.
yeah, I did, and then
All
I
right.
was glad to
So,
be done it.
so if you guys notice, I'm finally getting to the head, and I have done pretty much the standard head head thing. I make an oval, you, and you cut it down the middle. You cut it down the middle, long ways, and I don't know, horizontal and vertical. You cut it in the middle. That is supposed to be where your eyes are and where your ear is going to start, your top of your ear. And then what you want to do is you take that segmented to the bottom of the chin and you cut that in the middle again. That's where your nose should end. And then you do it again. You go from the nose tip to the bottom of the chin and you cut it again in the middle. Now, when you cut it at the middle there, where your chin is, it actually should be where your jawline is going to be. So let me go in a different color and a different layer. So this is where your jaw should be. All right. I'm just making it rough right now. It's very angular. Of course, I'm going to soften it up. It's a female. If it's a male, you would keep it this angular, but not for female. So let me just do the outline so you guys can see where we're going. And let me lighten up that background a little bit so you guys can see how the face is done. And this is pretty much standard. You do this for any face, man, male and female. It's pretty much standard. You do this. These are what they call the ruse to a face technique. And if you do this, your stuff might not be as polished as mine's or Tank's, but it will look good. I mean, nobody can say that doesn't look like a face. That's off. This is your standard, rules to a face. So you guys are good? All right. So let's do the face. You guys all heard the trick. 5 circles across should give you your eyeballs. So pretty much this is your eyes. If you listen to this trick, you'll pretty much get a pretty even face. You'll be okay. All right. The space between the eyes should be an eye length. So, and then what you do, your eye, you draw a line down. That's where your mouth is going to stop. Okay. And these, you guys can find all these rules in books. I mean, these rules have been written hundreds of times, thousands of times. There's so many books out there that you guys can get. All right. I like to make a triangle for my nose. Like I said, these are just rules. You guys don't have to, it's always going to be a little bit different for everyone, but pretty much these are the standards. All right. You guys see that? I'm going to lighten that up and I'll draw what I usually do for my face. Let's go one more layer above that. And this is how I do my eyes. Let me make this a little bit bigger. All right. Okay, so gotta remember, I've been doing this. I practice. Yeah, it may be like, oh man, he just did those eyes in 10 seconds. Yeah, because I've been doing about 1,000 of them for years. All right, you do 1,000 of them, you get just as fast as me. So don't even worry about it. I mean, I'm going super fast, but like I said, I'm gonna change stuff. This does not mean I'm gonna keep to what I'm doing, but this is just your basics. All right.
Oh, it's funny. There's an old martial arts, joke that goes, when you're first starting off as a student, you hear to become a master, you must do this 1,000 times.
Yeah.
And then after you've done it 1,000 times, you're like, I'm not a master, but I am getting better.
Yeah. And like I said, you notice where the edge of your lips, if you draw a line straight out, you're going to get where your jawline starts and stops. I mean, it's all the rules. If you, like I said, if you do it, your drawing is going to look correct. It might not be perfect, but it's not going to look funny. It's not going to look, wonky. And if you know how to draw a skull, I mean, how many skulls I've drawn in my life, so I usually draw kind of like a skull. If you draw a skull, pretty much you'll get it too. And that's pretty much a face. And as you guys can see, I pretty much got all my structure now. So now I can stylize, I'm going to go to the middle of there and do my stylized S for her hair, as usual. And she's got big hair. Doesn't mean I'm going to keep this hair, but just gives me a reference of what I'm going to do. And let's go back out. Actually, her hair should actually be going up, not down. So this is her S curl might not be that way. That doesn't matter. Like I said, it's just there, just there. And this is what you guys stood for. You guys want to see the bobs. All right, I'll give you guys the bobs.
Yay! Bobs!
Bobs.
Bob, 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 bob,
Alright.
bob, bob.
I do not go crazy on the bobs on my drawings. There's no sense to it. It just looks stupid. But I do make nice bobs, right? And they pretty much, they're not circles. People don't just draw circles. If you only draw circles, it's going to look like the breast implants and they don't look good.
Water balloons.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
It's gonna
You-
look
You don't
like
have your own set of bobs. You can always go look in the mirror with a set of water balloons.
Yeah, just, I mean, just make horseshoes. Pretty much, I think of horseshoes when I make. I mean, think about it. There's your horseshoe. Okay, think of a horseshoe. Don't think of a circle. Think of more of a horseshoe when you're drawing your bobs.
Bobs.
Well, what am I going to say?
You know, I love it. It's so good.
I mean, that's what they like. They like to hear bobs, and that's the most clean way to do it. I mean, why not say bobs?
No,
You know?
that's what gets me is that as trollific as this crowd is, they're really clean.
Yeah, we are a very clean station, and I love that. I mean, nobody in the chat goes crazy. You know, everybody keeps it clean, which is cool. And I'm not avert to swearing. Sometimes you guys heard me swear many times on this show.
I've done it a couple of times.
Yeah, I mean, it comes out. I mean, not the F word. I don't think we ever did the F word. I know we did the S
We leave
word.
that for we leave that for Cecil.
I rewatched last night's show, and I think I said the S word about 5 times in a minute when I figured out that was the real Cross Comics. Yeah. So that did come out. I'm sorry that I swore that much. I didn't realize how much I swore last night because of that incident.
It was hilarious.
Well, I was already ticked off. That's why. I mean, if it wasn't for the incident that happened before that, I would not have been swearing as much. Yeah.
well, and you wouldn't have been as hesitant to believe it.
Oh yeah, that's the whole reason. Like, we already had an imposter in the chat, so I'm like, yeah, you ain't Rick, because I already gave you the damn link. You know,
No, it was beautiful. And when it was turned out it was Rick,
yeah.
that was just like the funniest thing I'd seen all day.
Well, it wasn't funny for me. I was getting terrified when I figured out it was Rick. Like, no, that's Rick. Rick is doxing me. Stop it, Rick.
Yeah, no, that wasn't funny.
That wasn't funny. No, that wasn't funny at all.
I tried not to. I tried.
That's all right. It's a lesson learned, you know.
I mean, I'm so happy that everything was cut out. All of that stuff was retracted. Oh man. So if you watch the rerun, the chat does not sync at all to what happened last night. I mean, the chat is so far behind. It's so hilarious. It's like, oh, wow, where's the chat from last night? It doesn't sync up. Yeah, so much stuff was retracted last night. It's not funny.
Yeah, I tried to go over it myself, and
Oh yes, everything was gone. It's like, oh my goodness, which I'm happy.
yeah, same here. So, although I don't got any background to it, there is Canadian Shield versus Absorb.
You want to read the chat, Rick? Or Tank? Tank, why don't you do the chat? Haven't heard you do the chat in a while.
Well, when I'm done taking a pencil of this, I'm going to go take a photograph of it and send that to you.
Awesome.
And I'm going to go hang out in the chat.
Cool. Oh, you're going to make me struggle, aren't you?
So
I think I can handle about 30 minutes of struggling.
Oh, I think you could too, especially once you get a good photo of this and whatnot.
All right. Let's see where we left off. You want to read it, Rick?
Yeah, I can.
Because my voice is going already. We stopped from the burning one, 804. That's where we stopped.
What was his comment?
804. Well, above it was Pope Raven said, "Hail tank, hail Raven." So just read the next one, 804.
Yeah, well, I don't see the times here for them myself.
All right. So Pope Raven said, "Hail tank, hail Raven."
Okay, I'll find that. I just gotta. Um, okay, it was below Pope. Okay. Oh, okay, I found it. The burning one. Buy special glasses to see hidden messages on Tank's drawing for only $10.99. That's right, $10.99. KG, night all. Time for sleep.
What the
Joshua
hell does he
Hughes.
go sleep so early? What is wrong with you, KG?
Well, he's probably gone by now, so he didn't hear that.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to him tomorrow morning. I'm say, what's wrong with you? Why do you go sleep so early? Yeah, I'm still up to like 1 o'clock in the morning my time. Like I said, it's like I'm always up.
Anyways, Joshua says, night KG, Pope Raven, good night. KG, burning one, retracts message, Pope Raven, muscular women. Eagle, Rick, who's the blue character? That is my character, Absorb. You probably see him in purple on my website and a lot of other stuff that I've done, but I reversed the drawings, the colors, because he looked a little bit too much like Parasite from what's the name of it? DC. Okay, so anyways, then we got Pope Raven, hail female fitness models.
All right.
A retracted message from the Burning One and Eagle. John Dillard. Ronnie Coleman makes Johnny Weissmuller look like Tank Ferret.
Johnny Weissmuller did not do any steroids.
The Burning One says, I really hate those chicks who literally starve themselves so they don't gain weight. The Burning One again says, it'd be sweet if I had a brand, laugh out loud, if it was successful. Joshua Hughes, big brain, skunk girl. The Burning One says, the things that pop up in my recommended are so random. Joshua Hughes, retracted message. And Joshua Hughes again, language, Manny. And then again with it, probably when you said about saying
Oh shit, were we cussing again?
I don't swear, I don't drink, I don't smoke. Oh shit, I left my fucking cigarettes at the bar.
Anyway,
That's such an old joke. I'm sorry, people.
Joshua Hughes retracts the message and then it was funny. And then Eagle 43's cool Rick, probably about my thing. Joshua Hughes said all you had to do was do his channel to see if he was the right cross comics. To go to his channel. We know that now, and well, the problem's really been solved. I got a wrench now.
Mm-hmm.
I come into the chat and say something, you know it's me because there's a wrench next to it. That's something the fake cross comics can't pull. Any fake cross comics can't pull off.
It is what it is.
Pope Raven says, "Hi, I'm Rick, and I'll show my bobs." Burning One, please don't. And we are caught up, I believe.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you for doing that, Rick. Very nice of you.
No problemo. I will keep on top of chat as well.
You keep on top of chat. I think I have enough generals out there. I have a lot of generals out there.
Yeah. Well,
there may be another general soon, but I don't know about that one general. He has not been nice to me. One of the original followers too. It's been around for a long time. Dropping hints, so he must be nice to me.
Or at least appease your wrath with fan art.
Yeah. All you gotta do, you want a wrench, bribe me with some fan art.
Retracting your message does not make me say that I said that, Raven. I was reading your chat.
All right. So as you see right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be looking to make sure that my arms are the right length. And how do we do that, people? I'll show you how we do the arms. Let me do another.
Okay, Joshua says, what if Bob the Popio gets a wrench and then changes his name to Cross Comics? Well, that's two different accounts,
But
so
don't give him ideas.
So
but as we say, we were saying something, Manny.
I'm teaching them how to know how they got the right arm length. Quiet. All right. So what I did was I drew a kind of reddish, not really good. I need to, well, good enough. So you go from the socket of the shoulder to the wrist, and it should go from the socket of the shoulder to just around there, right where her her, uh, her leg bone starts. That's pretty good. So we know that that proportion of the arm is correct. Do you see that, Mr. Rick?
Yeah.
Okay, that is a good proportion. It may not be perfect, but if you're in the ballpark, you're it should look good. I mean, it doesn't have to be super perfect, but we're in the ballpark. Do you agree, sir, Tank?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. And
Yes,
this
Johnny.
and it actually should be about the same length as your leg, your femur. See that? If you have that, if it kind of looks the same, you got pretty good proportions. It's not going to look silly. You're pretty much there. So we'll put that off to the side, our little measuring stick. The magic of digital. Alrighty. Now I'm looking at it. Let's go look at it upside down. Let's do Tank's trick. That's pretty cool. I'm digging it. You digging it, Rick?
Yeah.
You digging it? Okay.
Uh,
That that
I move stuff. I move my paper all around when I'm doing it. You can do it
no
easy
no
enough with.
no. How long did it take me just to do this foundation? You know, I mean, all I've been doing so far is foundation. I haven't even, put the studs in yet. I mean, we made the wooden, forms. We put the rebar in there. We poured the concrete. Now we got the. Now we're gonna put some studs on here. Now we're gonna put some siding. We're still not gonna put the window dressing in yet. We're gonna put some sidings on this. Now we're gonna start inking. Everything's looking good. Take your time. Get your foundation down. Like I said, yeah, it may look simple. You guys do these. I don't call them tricks. I call these techniques. They are not tricks. It's just techniques. And like I said, you guys can find this on the internet. You can find it all over the place. I mean, I bet you go on Google Images, they'll show you all this step by steps. Guaranteed, there's so many YouTube channels out there, YouTube videos. You can see the same thing. Unfortunately, when I was growing up, we didn't have this kind of stuff. You know, couldn't afford books like this. Books to teach you how to draw. So what I used to do as a kid, I used to take my comic books and I used to copy them. And that's another way for you to learn. Just copy another artist. There's nothing wrong with that. Copy, copy, copy. And before you know it, you have your own style and you do wonders. All right. So now we're gonna go to my favorite pen, and my favorite pen is called the G pen. And the G pen does this. Isn't that cool? Starts off fat and it goes thin. And it depends on how much of pressure. This is super sensitive. Look how fine that lines can be. You know, if I want it to be a bigger, bolder line, I actually can go up to 60. Look at that. I mean, that G pin does that automatically. You know, I'm pressing hard and then I go soft. It gives a nice feathered look to it. I mean, I love this digital. Can't talk. Oh, John Diller needs to get some digital stuff. He would do fantastic. I mean, started off traditional. You can always, you know, scan it into your computer and finish it. You know, start off traditional, finish it off digital. But I've got so used to it, I just put in my sketch and just do it all digital. And all you got to do is just magic. It's gone. Let's put up another layer. So blow it up big. And I always start off with the face. So I usually go down to a 15 size on my pen. And I don't do a single line. That eye, just that top, I think I did about 10 strokes. With this G pen, it will make your line too perfect. You guys saw how perfect those lines come out. So you don't want to just make a continuous line. It's always going to be start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. It gives it a more traditional look to your lines when you do it that way. And what I need to do is I need to make the backgrounds a little lighter. So all I'm doing is just making them lighter. That way I can see my inks over that red and those blues. All right. And if you guys wondering how I do my eyes, I actually watched a lot of Jim Lee. Watched how he did his eyes, and his technique is you start a circle, but you don't do a full circle. You just do half circle, and then a pupil in the middle, and that's it. That is a Jim Lee eye, believe it or not. I mean, of course, he does it way better than me, but that's his technique. You don't have to draw a full circle. Just make sure your eye touches the top, or if you have an eye in the middle, you don't make the pupil touching the top, your person is going to look crazy. You don't want to do that. So you always want to have the pupil touch the top of the eyeball. And of course, the top of the eyeball, you're going to make it a little bit darker. That's where your eyelash is going to be. Simple eye. We're drawing happy eyes tonight. When you guys draw your eyelids, your eyelashes, don't make them look stringy. Make sure your eyelashes all touch each other. You want nice full eyelashes. You don't want scrawny looking eyelashes. You actually want it to look bushy. It looks better. So I do my little eyelash, my eyebrows. And Skunk Girl has not very bushy eyebrows. But she doesn't have thin eyebrows either. Medium. The nose. You don't want to put too much for the nose. A woman's nose is very delicate, and somebody's past his bedtime.
Yeah.
I heard that. Rick. Hey, if you gotta dig out, man. Let's see what you done. You don't gotta be. I mean, you get up early. I know you was with Mr. Dillard this
Yeah.
morning.
Oh, there's. I said
Yeah.
my.
You're the man in the future for me.
Pardon?
You're the man in the future. I'm still in the past.
Yeah. You're hours behind me.
Yeah, I'm 6 hours behind you. You must be tired. Very good. I like that.
Like I
Oh,
said, Canadian
you'll be
Shell versus Absorb.
cool.
Unfortunately, I realized afterwards he doesn't use his
Uh,
hand. I forgot that he doesn't use his hands to put out his power.
cool.
I don't think so. If I didn't, I would have had his hands different if I would have realized that.
So
So,
my
it's,
hashtags that I
mm-hmm.
used, though not getting a great reaction because potato camera,
Uh-huh.
have reached over 1,100 people,
Ooh, that is
which
awesome.
is impressive. I'm getting better at this hashtag game.
That is awesome. How the hell you do that, man?
Oh, just research, man. Research instead. I spend a lot of time on YouTube in class. I try to spend an hour a day, but it never ends up being that long. So I usually end up digesting like a 20-minute video, and then I'll do some practical exercise type stuff, you know, and then I'll give it a shot. I'll see how it goes.
Cool.
Trial and error.
That is freaking awesome.
It's getting a lot of traffic to my profile page, which is awesome.
Cool.
And I'm getting close to 600 followers.
Wow. Now, those followers actually translate to YouTube followers?
Yeah, this one's not, that's the danger of doing like hitting a large market that you're
Mm-hmm.
like, I went for just sheer numbers. I didn't hit the targeted audience. With the target, I've only got 16 likes on this with over 1,000 impressions,
What do you
right?
mean by impressions?
That means number of people who saw me. Total
Okay.
number of impressions is 1,100. From hashtags is 1,074. 25 people saw this while scrolling to their feed. So 25 people who saw this already follow me.
Okay.
And I got one new follow so far.
Cool.
And let's see here. I can usually see who likes this. Out of the 16 likes, one person follows. One person followed me.
Wow.
So
So
just a
you did
little
that
raw
on
metrics.
Instagram, the hashtag thing.
Yes,
So
Instagram is
what?
great for hashtags,
So
especially if you're an
what do you do?
artist.
So what do you do? Just when you put up the picture, put up hashtag whatever you want to it.
Yes, I use an assortment of apps that keep up with the latest trending hashtags and what hashtags are related to other hashtags,
Yeah. So if
so I
I
don't
say
have to do hard work.
So say if I put up one of my drawings, whatever it might be, one of my characters, and I go hashtag cross comics. No, as far as I know, nobody's ever used that. Then it becomes associated with that drawing, or
Hashtag, yes, hashtag cross comics, hashtag Christian comics, hashtag Christian heroes, hashtag Christ, hashtag Jesus. You know, you hit every, and that's just like babbling off the top of my head. Like if I were just to shotgun blast a handful of hashtags, I'd use all of those.
yeah. I'm just trying to figure it out, just because hashtags aren't really my thing.
Dude, if somebody else can learn super easy and super fast from the nonsense I've had to go through, then it makes the nonsense I've had to go through worth it. because I've saved someone else from nonsense.
Well,
Manny, I sent you a message on Facebook Messenger.
Okay, let me go look. Oh, Facebook Messenger.
Tank, do you know whether you can go back and attach hashtags to stuff that you put in the past, or?
Yes, add it as a comment. I almost always add hashtags in the comments because it keeps your description clean. And if you want to share across like Twitter and stuff, it helps keep you within the character limit.
Yeah. Okay, just because I'm thinking I might go back on some of my Instagram posts and put hashtags in.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, absolutely. The best time to do that is during prime time when people are getting home from work. For you, it would be prime time. Central time would be the best. So, like 6 p.m. your time during weekdays, and 1 p.m. your time during the weekends.
Yeah.
Good night, Joshua Hughes.
Oh man, Joshua, you're gonna miss the best part. Oops.
Yes, he waited it out.
I went the wrong way, that's why. There we go. I put a little bit of contrast there so you can actually see the unbreathable, totally sexy, beautiful thighs skunk girl. Wow.
All right, all right, all right, all
Oh,
right.
that is so beautiful, people. Wow.
John Dillard says, good night, Rick.
I haven't left yet, although I'm not sure. When are you planning on ending, Manny? Are you gonna stay
Well,
up for another 15 minutes or like half
as long as,
hour?
I mean, I'm just gonna finish up that skunk girl from yours. I mean, it's not gonna, I'm not gonna be as detailed as Mr. Dillard's one here, but that's for sure. I mean, this was just supposed to be a quick study, you know. I mean, the face is all jacked right now. The face is all totally jacked. I mean, I'm digging the body, but I'm not happy with the face at all. So let's just get the body done real fast, and then we'll call it a night. Because it's like, why do you guys want to see this thing when you got that beautiful tank artwork? So let's just get this done. I just wanted to prove a point, Rick, that your pose was good. It's just that
This is Rick had a great pose, and your cleanup is fantastic.
So I just want to show you that your pose was valid. You just
Yeah,
need to.
I knew my pose was good.
I said it was valid. I didn't say it was good. You want me to go critique it? I will critique it. All right. This is a very static pose. Even though she's jumping, it's still kind of boring. I hate to say it, Rick, but it is boring.
Yeah, but if you do a character with like a static pose like this, you want the background to be like super dynamic. The action lines should be in the background. All the dynamic action should be in the background. It should be like one of those moments where it's like the last thought before she goes splat.
Yeah, that's what I was going about to say. You know, once you add the background in, it becomes a lot more dynamic, the pose.
Right. So I just wanted to show you how you
Manny's right.
Should have done this. I mean, just to take your time, make sure that you got everything. I mean, it's going to look decent, but still, it is very static. This is a jumping pose, but it could be so much more. I mean, it's fine. It's a valid pose, and I'm not going to do my regular how I usually do with gloves and stuff. I'm not going to do all my cross hatching with the white. You know, I'm just gonna block things in tonight. You know, make sure I got the line rate just to show you guys what could have been and will be when Rick takes his time and he does the fundamentals. Right, Rick?
Yeah, I take my time.
Do the fundamentals, Rick.
I do. I draw the lines that I need to draw. If I change it, I'm going to mess it up. Guaranteed.
Are you afraid of success, Rick?
No, I'm not afraid of success. Not in any way, shape, or form, I'm afraid of success.
I think Rick.
I watched How to Draw the Marvel Way. I put into practice everything that they said. That's what got me way better than I was back then. And I can picture it, all that stuff in my mind. Now, because I haven't taken it slow and I've, been able to, just speed up everything, not do it as good as I know I can. I can wow people with the 5 minute drawing. I'm going to wow them better, more with the 20-minute drawing, the half hour, the hour drawing. As you saw when I did Skeletor on the last thing, I took an hour at the drawing before I laid down my inks.
Oh,
Manny, what time did we leave off in the chat?
we left off. Good question. There's a lot of retractions. Please don't go to his channel. All you has to do is his channel. What if the Popio gets arranged and then changes his name to Cross Comics? I think that'll be a good one. Pope Raven. Rick just said he will show Bob's. That's a pretty good one.
I'll take it over. Save your voice there.
828.
828.
Oh, she is jacked.
She's got legs.
Oh no, she's just jacked. Her face is wrong because it should be a 3/4 pose and it's actually a frontal pose, so it's not looking right. But I'm not worried about that. I know, but whatever. It is what it is. I was showing a different way of drawing a face and it totally failed.
So 1128. Pope Raven, what chat? Mighty Geek Studios. Manny, you are going to love what I send you next. Awesome. Joshua Hughes accuses you of being a tracer. Burning One says, I'm going to bed, I think.
Cool.
Joshua Hughes says, good night, Burning One. I missed one. You know what? The message retracted. I think they're trolling you. Because they're putting stuff in brackets. Good night, Burning One in brackets, says Joshua Hughes. Eagle 43 in brackets says, the Burning One has left the chat.
Cool.
Pope Raven says, hi, Burning One, Mighty Geek Studios. Never draw the bridge of a woman's nose. Unless you're doing a profile, because then they look kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Eagle 43 in bracket tank uses hashtags is effective. Thank you. Joshua Hughes bid everyone a good night and hail Raven. John Dillard gaming the system. Good night, Rick. Joshua Hughes, hashtag Raven is better than Starfire, hashtag join Team Raven, and hashtag Starfire is not the best Titan, hashtag Raven is the best Titan, hashtag the Cult of Raven is better than the Cult of Trashfire, hashtag Team Raven, hashtag Mail-In Militia, hashtag Hail Raven, hashtag Hail Pope Raven, hashtag Good Night. Pope Raven had a good chuckle at that.
Oh,
Mighty Studios, Manny Chick, Facebook manager for my new drawing of Skunk Girl. Pope Raven says, Rick doesn't care. Tank Ferret, that guy. Hashtag Rolfencopter. Hashtag Joshua Hughes. Don't cry, Rick. You get a hashtag and you get a hashtag. Everybody gets a hashtag.
Why is Rick crying?
I'm not. He's trying to say that I was going to cry.
Why are you crying?
No, I'm not crying.
Why are you like Mike?
Message retracted.
Why? What happened, Rick? Did you have a bad day?
Nope.
No, I won't go there.
Don't you get that song stuck in our head?
What? No,
so you had a bad day.
Shut up. I don't want to hear that song either. Oh man, no. I watch Mojo.com. The songs that get stuck in your head, the worst songs that get stuck in your head, and that's one of them.
I'd much rather have 6 hours in the Meow Mix song.
Yeah, and then there's that other one, maybe. It gets stuck in your head once somebody just says it. Oh my god. All right. So
I'm standing up for the first time I sat down to draw Skunk Girl.
awesome. Awesome sauce.
Circulation is good.
All right, people. So this is what we started off with. Ooh, I forgot it's on two different layers. The tail and the body's on two different layers. So this is what we start off with, people. We start off with Rick Piper doing his beautiful rendition of Skunk Girl. And then from there, we kicked Skunk Girl up a notch. We went to this. I just made the legs a little bit bigger just to make it proportioned. Then from there, we went to here. We made a skeleton. You guys can't see it. There it is. There's a skeleton. We start off with skeleton. Then we went to fleshing it out. We did skeleton. We went to flesh out. After we did that, well, we got stuff there. We did the eyes where the eyes should be. We fleshed out the body a little bit more. And then we did a real fast inking that is not up to par because this is just the starting of the inking. What I would do is actually go in there and start cutting in the shapes, cutting in her rib cage, cutting in her pelvic bones, yeah, cutting in the biceps and all the fun stuff. So this is just the start. But I think we had a really good night tonight. I think it's time that I go and spend some time with Skunk Girl. Did we do the whole chat? Did we catch up with the chat?
We have one last one. Mighty Geek Studios is wondering if you got the image he sent you.
Okay, you sent that through Twitter or Facebook?
Facebook.
Right? Facebook. Let me see. I have a new message. And it's from this handsome man here. Ooh,
Eagle 43 says, cool.
I'm sorry. I am going to end it with this. This is going to be my. So we're going to have to be on here for at least another 5 minutes so that this shows up as my thumbnail. I am sorry. This is Tank. I love you, man. But wait till you see this. You're going to love this. Terrence, you surprised me. You freaking surprised me every single night. Oh my God. You guys have to see this. This is awesome. Thank you, Tank. I mean, not Tank, Terrence. Okay, here we go. Alrighty. This is so freaking cute. Oh, this is awesome.
Oh.
Oh my God. You have to tweet this out, Terrence. Take a bow.
That's awesome.
I mean, this is like, oh man, you tweet this out and some teenage girls out there are gonna just die for this. They're gonna love this. The Japanese women are gonna love this. This is awesome. Ooh, Pope Rogue better not see this. Pope Rogue, you might lose your job. I've been looking for chibi artists of my own, and Terrence is in the lead right now. You better step up your game, Pope Rogue. This is freaking awesome. That's so cute. Oh, I'm just gonna leave that on my. I'm gonna leave that on.
Go ahead and lock
thing.
it on you, Manny, so I can get caught up with the chat.
Awesome. Let me go lock it. Go for it.
Okay. Eagle 43 said, cool. I'm going to skip one because I'm coming back to it. I'm going to save it for last, Pope Raven. Pope Raven says, that is great. Mighty Geek Studio says, Skunk Girl Chibi. Pope Raven, but I will draw a better one. And now, Pope Raven's poem. Where is the moment when we needed the most? You kick up the leaves, and the magic is lost. They tell me your blue skies fade to gray. They tell me your passion's gone away. Never gonna give you up.
That is awesome. That was
That's
good.
awesome. Yeah, we're good. I've skipped one, but and I don't need no carrying on. But from
Uh,
Pope Raven. But I think we're all good. You good, guys? You good?
I think we're good. I think we did what we wanted to do. We came on here. We had the man like Cougar on tonight, the Canadian Shield. You did a good job on that, Rick. And where
Yep.
can we find the Canadian Shield?
You can find him at Cross Comics, either Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, or DeviantArt, where it's Real Cross Comics. All the other ones are just Cross Comics.
Awesome. And where can we find you, Tank?
You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Tank Ferret Art. You can also go to my channel, subscribe, and hit that bell button because on November 15th, I will be doing my inaugural live cast, and there will be lots of prizes to be given away and exciting news to be announced.
Awesome. Well, I am Manny from Good Dog Press, and I'm happy that you guys came into not my living room, but my little computer room, and we had a fun time tonight. I got to draw from Mr. Rick, to show Rick that he's come a long way, and just keep it up, Rick. You're getting there. I like that. And Terrence, wow. I mean, Tank gave me a beautiful picture, but your Chibi, I think, kind of edged out Tank tonight. I'm sorry, Tank. I'm so
It's
sorry.
okay. I know
I'm
when I've been
sorry.
beat. I
I'm
know when I've
sorry.
been beat.
I mean, if this was, I mean, drawn and quartered, I think Terrence would have took took the gold tonight. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I would have been in last place. You would have been in second place. You know,
No,
I don't think I
that's
would have medaled.
gorgeous.
I would not medal tonight. I would not have medaled tonight. I think Rick would have had the bronze. You would get the silver, but I'm sorry, Terrence takes the gold tonight. This is beautiful. Wow.
He
I'm
is the mighty geek.
You are the mighty geek. You are the mighty geek. Mighty geek. Do you, I mean, do you have a good enough camera that you might actually show up on Good Dog Press? You know that, right? Keep it up. I like this. You gotta step up your game, Cross.
Yeah, I'm always stepping up my game.
Step up your game because Mighty Geek is looking mighty good right now. He keeps on showing me what he gave to me last night, and he gives me this tonight. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. I am touched.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I mean, you can find me Manny Correa at Good Dog Press. You can find me Good Dog Press all over. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on DeviantArt. You can find me here every night. Sometimes it goes long. Sometimes it's short and sweet. I mean, I think we did a two hour thing here tonight, which you guys got to see some good stuff, and hopefully you guys learned something tonight. I mean, just take it slow. Take it. I mean, you guys will get there. I mean, I kind of rushed it. It was more of a tutorial. I mean, that thing that I started tonight, I would really work that over to make it good enough to be in my comic book. It wouldn't go into my comic book the way it looks right now. But like I said, I was just trying to show you guys how to get some proportions down. Nothing fancy. Like I said, I did not medal tonight. I just was in tutorial mode. But like I said, every night, God bless everybody. Thank you for coming here, and aloha all.
Aloha.
Aloha.